Tshikovha Graduates Academy is an NPO, non-profit organization, which has been formed with the aim of integrating young graduates into working environment. The reason or the objective of the company was to ensure that we bridge the gap between the employers and the graduates by making sure that we bring the employers closer to the graduates, and we also take the projects that the employers have and implement them with graduates. Currently we've got almost 450 graduates in our database, and we have placed more than 20 different companies. They are doing environmental work, some are doing water projects, some are doing hydrological projects, and some are doing geological projects. We would want to make sure that either of the graduates is able to understand what is it that they can offer to the market or to the business owners or to the working environment. We would want to see ourselves doing projects using graduates so that they can gain experience and they are able to be employed. What we have noticed before was that our graduates, they study to pass. So we need to ensure that they study to be ready for employment. The future is with our youth. If we were able to be aware of ourselves at the age of 22, the country will be different. So we need to make sure that our youth are able to understand who they are. They are able to make choices of life. The knowledge and the technology is always evolving. And with our youth who are part of the development of technologies at their school level, they are able to replace those that have been there forever, those that are going for pension. However, the main part is to make sure that we support the structures that are already in existence with the personnel that are using the old way of doing business, with the younger people who are more passionate about technology. So younger people are going to fit in much more better to the technological development of the companies. We need to realize that if you've got a bad thinking process, your ideologies and your actions and your goals are going to be negative. Our youth are not aware of themselves. We need our younger people to be conscious about activities of life and the impacts, therefore, onto their own lives. And that is where we are going to have a better decision makers. So younger people of today should be taught that they need to gather more knowledge so that they can be much more better. So to younger people, what I can say is that they need to understand that they cannot develop knowledge if they don't read. And when you have got knowledge, you are able to fit anywhere. You can't lead yourself if you don't understand yourself. So that is why we want younger people to lead their lives in a manner that is acceptable and that is also sustainable. So the challenge is, it's no longer about where you come from, it's about what you do. To me, I do business to make impact into the community. My interest is to see younger people moving towards understanding what defines success to them. My name is Tshikovha. I'm a businessman, entrepreneur, and environmentalist by profession.